one other thing about Kareem Jackson, and I know players are very upset in Denver that he got suspended for 4 games. Now, the one that you can have an argument with was the initial suspension, the initial one. But when you've been suspended for leading with your helmet and launching on occasion by leading with your helmet, and you have served that suspension, and you come back from that suspension, and the first set of plays of the game on national television shows everyone in super slow motion that you have led with your helmet into the chest of a quarterback. Understand he was a runner. I get it. He was not in the pocket. He doesn't have the usual protections a quarterback has, but just any runner has protection from somebody leaping with their helmet at you. Sit here and say that's playing football, and you know how I feel about this stuff. I think defenders are called for playing football and getting flagged 15 yards way too much. And we're seeing now these fines come on Friday, these Friday fine dumps by the NFL. And you wake up on a Saturday morning and you're like, oh, that running back who wasn't flagged for unnecessary roughness just had $21,000 to $40,000 removed from his paycheck.
Jaylen Warren?
Right?
Getting entire game checks.
And J.J. Watt has been leading the charge rightfully on this subject matter. This ain't that. If you have been told by the NFL you're suspended for something and you come back and your first hit is exactly that, and you're surprised that they're going to come back and hit you for worse? It's as if his time away from the game didn't teach him a darn thing or make him think differently. But we just had Nick Kyrgios here, and he's just like, I am who I am, and that's the way I play. And in the NFL, you're going to be sat. That's my 2 cents on this subject matter. And again, I have major problems with the way the game is officiated on these types of plays. Bang, bang plays are the types of plays I'm referring to, or defenders hitting guys in areas that they're supposed to hit them in, but helmets graze and, well, it's in the head and neck area. Where does the neck area begin, right? Is it right around the breastplate, right? Or is it at the bottom of the neck? If it's Davis Mills, that's a huge area. That could be your entire torso for some.
Nice.
I didn't mean to catch a stray here. But my point of this is...
But guys are leading with their shoulder, and they're getting flags for these.
And it's not right.
Unsportsmanlike.
And that's why I said during the broadcast, one of those two in Germany, I think it was the Colts and the Patriots one, it's just like we should have replay assist help out.
Exactly.
If there is an eye in the sky that is used to say, hey, that's not a fumble, just give the ball back so we don't have to stop the game to take a look at it. Or, hey, that ball's out of bounds. Let's not stop the game to take a look at it. Hey, that's a first down. Let's not stop the game to take a look at it. If that's happening, then can't we just rock it back after a flag's been thrown to say pick up the flag? Now, the NFL will push back and say, hey, problem with that is, do we now throw a flag down on the field because we're racking it back and saying that should have been a flag? Throw it. That's for another day. For flags that are thrown, rack it back and figure it out, because this gets conflated with Kareem Jackson coming back from suspension and doing exactly what he was suspended for in the first place. And everybody's like, oh, the NFL is just being too officious. It's unfair. And it's not.
They didn't throw a flag on that play.
They didn't. Rich. They didn't either.
That's what's wild.
I know. So, my 2 cents on that. But the Broncos can absolutely make the playoffs. That's for darn sure.
I can't believe you're saying that.
They can.
I mean, I'm saying I believe it. It's just we never would have thought that.
I just want to see Russ throw it downfield a little bit more. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.